DCS mods that has regular updates.
That's true. I haven't seen an update for like the Skyhawk in forever or any of that.
SRS died.
Northings. 155. 8. Winter. Oh. 1. And 7.1. Enter. And all about my flaps.
Generator. Caution. Generator. Caution. Generator.
What's the server SRS?
1 second, I gave it to you. 149.
Chief,
149.
.56.
.56.
We'll talk then.
243.
.243.
.8.
.8.
Port 5002. So colon.
Yeah. 5000. Thank you.
No problem. At least that's the SRS I'm connected to. I hope that's correct.
Looks correct. And let's get this special Harrier skin.
I can. I'll really forgot about that. Here. That's the kneeboard. PC is 5.
Does the Harrier allow the targeting pod and the gun pod at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's why it's like A and B.
Say that again.
That's why it in the rearm panel it's like 4A and 4B.
Yep, that is correct.
Gotcha.
Today you're gonna want to grab from the rearmament panel. You can grab it now if you want. Pull it on up. Stations 3 and 5, you're gonna need tanks, some bags on there. Stations 2 and 1, you're gonna want sidearms. Dark.
Caution.
2 and 1? Or 2 and 6?
2, 1, 7, and 6, sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
And you're more than welcome to throw a teapot on or a gun pod if you really want. Won't be using them today though. Now, short takeoff, we are very lucky that we have a very smart aircraft that will calculate everything we need to do for us. On your main homepage here, on either your right or your left, doesn't matter, select that top middle button that says VRES, okay? You can get to here, okay? Right here, just a little information about how much water you have, your fuel plus your weight. This also has our cruise page, our bingo page, but what we care about right here is this top button. Again, STO stands for short takeoff. Press it, and you can get a lot of little information here. I'm going to zoom in here pretty good. Alright. We're going to start left side real quick. Temp C, Celsius, Fahrenheit. Preference thing. Doesn't matter after that. Right side, we're going to ignore. We're going to talk about those in flight. Okay? We're going to talk about all of these right through here. Okay? Wet and dry. First thing we got to distinguish here. Wet simply means that you're using water. Okay? Dry means no water. Pretty simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take too much. Okay. NRAS. Nozzle rotation airspeed, okay? This is the speed at which you're going to crank those nozzles back. Slash slightly forward, technically, in this sense. But, for example here, all this is saying, at my current weight and fuel and all that, because it calculates it for me, if I'm using water, when I reach 107 knots, okay, indicated airspeed, that is when I want to rotate my nozzles, okay? Next line down. This is our nozzle, like where we want
Angle.
to rotate them to. Yep, your angle of your nozzles. For wet, in my case, I want them to 55 degrees. For dry, I want them 50 degrees. Pretty simple, right? Any questions so far?
Is it generally advisable to try to do dry if you can?
No, it's actually more advisable to do wet. So that way, if something goes wrong, you have that extra power, just in case.
Roger.
G-roll, this stands for your ground roll. This is the minimum predicted length of runway you're going to need to reach your nozzle rotation speed. For me right now, at my weight, I need at least 1,063 feet in order to make that speed, okay? This DT50, okay? This is my distance needed, and obviously wet dry, once again, my distance needed to clear a 50-foot object, okay? So say, you know, we're taking off from the FARP and we've got a line of trees ahead of us, okay? That means I need at least 1,939 feet from that 50-foot mark. I need to be at least that far away in order to safely clear that, okay? If that tree happens to be 50 feet. Does that kind of make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Down here, bottom right, see this abort? Go ahead and press that now. This calculates your abort speed and your stopping distance, okay? So my abort speed, anything below 142, I can abort the takeoff, okay? So I get above 142, you got to commit to it. It's like in standard aviation, your V1, V2, V rotate kind of deal, which I believe it is V2 is your, you have to go. Make sense to everyone? So basically, if you hit that airspeed and you're not, or if you're below that airspeed, you can stop. If you're above that airspeed, you better get your butt in air.
Got it.
Below that, this is your stopping distance, okay? How long it would take you to stop if you are exactly at that abort airspeed. It'd take me 5,545 feet. There you go. Altimeter, we'll come back to this one because I don't remember it immediately, but we'll come back to that. This is just your current altimeter setting. Field elevation in feet. Down here, you also have your gross weight again. Tell you how much you weigh, once again, including everything. Your runway distance. And I'm not sure what that one is. Let me look this up real quick for you fellas, since we're here. I should have it up. Let's go see here. Cockpit engages. I think it is. Let's scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Thank you, Chuck. Oh, keep going. Or is it in his VRES section? Might be in his VRES section. Oh, because that's startup. Go down here. Oops. Need a new mouse. My mouse is starting to break. Ah, VRES. Alright. Oh, outside air temperature, duh. Okay. OATC is your temperature, altimeter, field elevation, gross weight. Runway heading, distance. Oh, so it's heading, sorry. And condition. There you go. Move that to the side. Quick. So runway distance, runway heading for whatever runway you have input, and you can change that. It just calculated for us right now. And the condition's dry. The wind, what direction it's coming from, and how fast. Any questions on any of this that we've seen so far?
Nope.
Negative.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. I'll be afraid to ask questions if you do have one. So, according to this right here, I'm going to have a nozzle rotation speed of 107. So then I will come on over here, just like we did before with conventional takeoff. Hit this, make sure NRAS is set. I'm going to type in my 107. Just as my convenience, so it boxes there. I have a nozzle rotation angle of 55. So come down here, see the black stopper, and move that all the way on up till 55 is showing. So this will stop my handle at 55, just like that. So go ahead on your guys' planes, go ahead and set it up for a short takeoff. So when I set my NRAS, which is the 107, hit my V-STOL, make sure my two little dots are next to NRAS. When I enter it, hit enter. And once my speed right here gets to 107, all it's going to do is just put a little box on there just to remind me.
Okay, gotcha.
Just as an indicator, hey, you hit your speed that you set, go ahead and flick those nozzles back.
On my caution panel, I have a droop. What is droop for?
Droop means that your flaps are down and they are hanging past a certain degree. So see how mine are right now? If I turn my flaps into STOL mode and move my bill, so it means they're past 25, boom, droop. Just means that you're past 25 on your flaps degrees.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, dude, the grass behind us. That's so sick.
Caution, caution,
Put those back on up. Alright.
caution, caution.
Everyone got their stoppers set, along with their NRAS set. We'll go over the next bit. Perfect. Alright, next bit. Just like with the conventional takeoff, okay? You want your water to take off, okay? Your flaps to STOL. And then your current, while you're rolling down, you want your nozzle set to 10 degrees. Oops, I'm at 11. That just provides the best amount of thrust. And once again, like conventional takeoff, your stab, using your trim, you want it at down 2. Yep. So we're gonna go line on up. You're gonna hit just like how we're doing our conventional takeoffs. Hold your brakes, spool it on up, increase that hexagon, but do not complete the hexagon. Start rolling down the field, and as soon as this gets boxed, you're just gonna flick your nozzles back, okay? You're gonna notice when that happens, you're gonna naturally lift off. You do not need to pull back, okay?
Gotcha.
Once you have lifted off, then you're gonna want to take your witch's hat and place it inside your carrots. At that point, you can bring your gear in and slowly start to work your nozzles forward, okay? Here's the biggest difference between conventional nozzle rotation and how you do a short nozzle rotation, okay? Say I'm back here at my 55. I'm going to work it slowly forward, just not like slow, but just like in a smooth manner to 25, okay? Once I get to 25, I'm going to stop, move my flaps from STOL to auto, and then continue forward with my nozzles all the way to 0. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Biggest thing is you just want to do that. It helps protect the plane, IRL, and it's just a good habit to be in. It's also going to help control your lift better. Everyone ready to go take off then?
Let's do
Yep.
it.
Alright, awesome. Just follow me on out. Take that off. You got your
Wheel
nose
chocks.
there.
Wheel chocks.
Oh, do we have wheel chocks? Ah, we do.
Yeah.
Why do they have wheel chocks when they're just whatever? Remove. And just check here real quick, make sure there's no one, so that way we can take off from wherever we want. Alright, we're gonna go out and go left. We're gonna take off from runway 07, even though our thing is technically set for 13. Alright, out to the left. Let's go.
Caution, caution.
Go ahead and
Caution,
flick your lights
caution.
on if you so desire. Lights aren't required, but sometimes it's fun to have a little flashing light. So once we're in flight, we're just gonna get nice steady. I'll give us a heading once we kind of group up a little bit. We're gonna fly on out to the SA. Oh,
Way up north
SA6
towards Russia.
area. Yeah, kind of northeast a little bit. But we're gonna fly on out there. We'll talk about how to actually do our SEAD along the way, along with how to set our expendables, how to do our jammer, and just a small discussion about RWR. Reason why we're doing it in air is because it's probably going to be a pretty long flight. So rather than sit there doing nothing, we'll go over some stuff. Everyone got the right loadout on, right? Everyone's got 2 bags. Perfect. Just making sure.
And before
Unless you guys wanted to air refuel on our way over.
I think I'll pass for now.
For now.
For
You know,
now.
I've heard discussion that she is the hardest plane to plug in.
Yeah.
And I would agree with that in a 2D plane. In a 3D, I think you'll have a lot easier time. But once you're plugged, she's super easy. Like, it's almost hard to unplug without intentionally, like, throwing the plane.
Yeah, I've done it one time, but that was like single player. I didn't have anything to fucking stress
Gotcha.
about.
Yeah, I've only done it with the flankers, and even then,
It just takes a little bit of work.
Yep.
I thought it was so dang hard. I started actually on the 18 trying to refuel, and I just couldn't get it. It drove me bonkers for the longest time. But now, like I did with the hovering, took like 2 hours and that was the only thing I did. Now I can just plug in and just sit there. It's wonderful. It's a nice calming moment. Alright, make sure we got enough room. Should be good, though.
Yeah, I got plenty of space.
Perfect. Alright, real quick, I'm going to walk you through this. I'll do mine, and then you guys are free to follow after. I'm just going to kind of narrate what I'm doing for you. First thing we check, flaps to STOL, water to takeoff, anti-skid to on. We're in caster, perfect. Coming up here, checking my RPMs, everything looks good. For me, double check that I am set to my stopper is set correctly, so I'm going to get 55. A double check real quick by throwing my nozzles all the way back. And boom, nozzles 55. Bring them back down to 10. And everything looks good to me. Got my droop. Alright, holding toe brakes, spooling on up. Let it sit here for a second. Slipping, toe brakes off. Creasing. I have water flow. Keep going, keep going. Watching, and there comes my box. Flip it. Just a tiny bit of pressure on the back stick. Not much. I ain't even trying to pull up. Wheels coming up. Starting to work my nozzles forward. Coming out of using water. Working nozzles forward, working nozzles forward. Made it to 25, flaps to auto. And slowly continuing. And I have achieved nice forward flight. Alright. If you guys didn't already take off, go for it.
hold up, trying to avoid crashing into someone else.
Yep. Take your time. If you gotta go one at a time, that's fine. Back there and see how this goes.
Goodbye.
It looks like you all made it up. That's not bad. Just make sure to keep working your nozzle forward. Nice and easy. 25. We stop. We flip our flaps. Once you've done all that, you're going to start cleaning up your jet, okay? Which means turn your water off. You go to nav mode. And you're going to take your stopper and you're going to move it all the way on back. So that way it's out of the way for later.
Definitely didn't forget that earlier.
Yep. Alright, how'd that go for you guys? Everybody get up okay? I don't have dots on, so I can't see y'all.
We're alive.
We're alive.
alive.
Hey, we made it, right? But you'll get plenty of practice on that because that is the only takeoff we're going to be doing from now on, is short takeoffs.
I think me and Raisin took off too much at the same time, so I had to maneuver right after takeoff.
Yeah, I saw you off my left wing. I was going way too slow.
All good. Everyone's all cleaned up there. Just double checking all your jets are clean. Looks like you guys are experts already. Don't even have to worry. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to climb on up to about 25,000 feet on a slow climb of about 6-7 degrees for right now. Go ahead, use your AFC. You're going to flick that sucker forward and it's going to have you in an attitude hold. So you just leave it there. I'm on heading 054, by the way. I should have brought smoke. Actually, I don't think I have smoke pods.
Caution.
Heading
Caution.
054.
054. Oh, 053, sorry. Being pushed by the wind a little bit. We're just going to maintain right through here. Just a nice climb on out. Feel free to cheat. Use your F10. We're all together. We're just going to continue out this way. Alright. Next part of the lecture. Let me know once you guys are set and just a nice easy flight, and then we'll continue.
I'm all trimmed down.
Caution. Caution.
What's your airspeed?
My airspeed is 304 right now. You need me to come out a little bit?
No, I'll speed up.
Okay.
I can catch up to you guys. I pulled back on my throttle way too early.
It's all good. I'm just sitting at what my index has for mil power right now, and I'm slowly slowing down a little bit here as I'm climbing. Just the natural consequences. At about 300 right now. Passing through the clouds.
Slow down a little too much to catch up.
Once I make that 20, we'll go for about 22,000 actually. I'll bring her on out a little bit more. It'll be easier to catch once we get up there.
It does make following easier, the fact that it has the like heat signature.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
As long as you
DMT.
got your flare on,
Yeah.
Yep. Check real quick. There we go. Keep an eye on the field. We'll also go over how to jettison stuff, because we'll want to jettison our tanks before we try to maneuver on this sand site. But while we're getting up there, we got 1, 2, 3. There we are. I got all 3 of you. No.
Yeah, I'm just
Very
catching
nice.
up.
No, you'll get here. It's all good. Passing 17.
Let's just be mindful of the SHORAD range.
Are we approaching her?
No, it's just off to our left, just if we're gonna be turning.
Oh, no. We're just going to keep it a nice straight thing for right now. What's the second cloud layer out? Kind of want to stay below that. What's our cruise say? Cruise says... Yeah, 29,000 feet. I don't think we're going up to 29,000 feet right now for cruising. You'll find that she gets a little squirrely the higher you get. Most of the time you'll operate between the deck and about 25. Anything higher than that, she can get a little iffy.
Look at this formation. God,
Man, ain't nobody else flying like this. Look at that.
we are hot.
Best believe it. Alright, coming up on 21. The aim is to be about 22,000 feet.
Oh, let's not overshoot you guys.
Speed brake actually works really well on this bad boy, and it will slow you right on down. If you notice in your HUD right now, you might see a ghost. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Velocity vector? There it is.
Oh yeah.
That is the wind pushing on you. So that's how we're actually moving, slightly that way. And there we go. There's 22,000 feet, about. Throwing on my altitude hold. I'm just gonna continue out this way. Beautiful looking, guys. Look at that. That's like a picture right there. Holy cow. We could be the new recruitment for the Marines.
Started speeding up when I was in F2.
It's okay. Alright, now that we're kind of settled here, we're going to go over some of our electronic stuff, okay? So, if you look on the right side, you're looking for the rotary dial with the ECM, okay? It's the easiest thing. This is our jammer, okay? It has 4 modes as standby, which is just no transmission or anything like that. Bit test, so you really want to run the bit test. Receive, which you're going to throw it in. Right now, go ahead and throw yours into receive. This mode will determine, based upon incoming radar waves, whether or not it needs to send out a continuous or a pulse to jam said radar waves. Pretty simple. And then underneath that, it has repeat, which means that it is constantly emitting.
Repeat, I was looking at your screen and my AFCS shut down.
Did you move? Go ahead and flick it on over to reset.
Yep.
And then you can flick it back on, along with the altitude hold. Oh, looking on this course. Yeah, this is fine. Any questions about the ECM? Really simple. It's basically on, off, or always on.
Okay. Yeah, pretty simple. What is it? So it's the pod that we have?
Yeah, it's the pod. It's a jamming pod.
Okay. And it'll just prevent the radar locks from like SAM sites and shit?
Yep. It's supposed to help.
Does
with
it actually help?
Yes, it does. But as you get closer and you have it on, it will actually do what's called burn through, where think of it like you're lighting up like a Christmas tree. So it can see you better. That's why we throw it in receive, so that way at a distance we're safe. When we get closer, you can just leave it on receive because it doesn't matter at that point. They're gonna see you.
What's your speed again?
I am sitting at 363 right now. You need me to come out of the cans a little bit for you?
Oh, yeah, I just need to speed up.
I'm going to come out of the cans a little bit. I'm going to bring my RPMs down to about 85. That should give you plenty of distance to catch up. There we go. That should start dropping my speed here. Alright, so there's the ECM. Really, really simple. Now we're going to go on to countermeasures and your RWR. Everybody remember where the RWR switch is?
Yeah, two above it.
Yep, perfect. Flick that sucker on and you can get a lot of little lollipops that pop up. Called that because that's just what they wanted to call them. Easiest way to get to your RWR is to press sensor select switch left until it appears. If you currently have the map up, it'll be the third one. So you'll press it twice. 1, 2. Okay. Zoom in here. And freeze. There we go. So here is our RWR set. Okay. Works like any other RWR. Does anyone not know how an RWR works? Perfect. We won't spend too much time on that. Pointy means bad guy. Circular means friend. Simple thing. You have the option to offset. If you look on the right side, you'll see that there's an offset button, which basically stops things from overlapping each other, but does not provide as clear a picture as to where the threats are coming from. Okay? You have pre, which does not work. Then you have limit, LIM. This is my favorite one because you press that, and now only things that are important will show up on your RWR. So, I highly recommend that one. Go ahead.
Repeat speed, I've caught up.
My current speed is 283. I'm just gonna sit here at this speed.
Gotcha. Alright.
Awesome. Okay. You're gonna receive audio warnings as to when things have shown up, when things are spiking you, etc., etc. When things have launched. You'll hear these soon enough as we approach the SAM site. I believe in learning on the job. Okay.
Great. How many deaths?
Exactly. One thing, double check if you get a second. Make sure your auxiliary audio is turned up. You're gonna need that here in a minute. That is the lower of the rotary dial on the right side. Here, circle it for a second. You don't want that up. So that's going to be your growls coming on up here in a second. We'll be using them. Okay. There's RWR. In the Harrier channel, notice I posted a thread that says useful stuff. That has your RWR table in it. That just shows you what the symbols mean. Like a 2 is obviously an SA2, SA6, etc. It's pretty self-explanatory. Any questions on that?
No, I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll make sure I take a look after.
Just when you get to it. It's not too big of a deal. Alright, we're going to go on to expendables. That is the rotary dial in between your RWR and your ECM. You're going to want to flip those suckers to AUTH. Okay? This is for the automatic, which means that it will cycle through all your dispensers without you having to worry. Okay? You can program what is dispensed, okay? You still have your RWR page. You'll now notice 2 new little things. Let's see if I can freeze. Boom. You now have a chaff, should say 60, and then an S, okay? That means when I press my chaff button, a single one is dispensed, okay? Below that, I have my flare, FLR, which is obviously for flares. As an S, which means a single one will be dispensed. Pretty simple. If you press the push button to the left of those little guys, it will change which program it's using. Chaff as single program, which will run a program. Oops, wrong one. I guess my program is not set because it only ran one. But that's all they have. A single and a program. Flare has multiple modes. It has a single, a program. See if my program is set. No, it is not. An M. This is a great one for defending against man pads. Okay? This one will fire 4 flares at the same time. As you can see there. See off the back.
Yeah.
Then it has ground. I believe also does 4 at the same time. I don't know the difference between them in all honesty, because I believe it is doing the exact same thing as before.
Yep.
And then it has R for random, but not entirely random. That time it only did 1.
Oh, I think you're slowing down.
Nope, am I? Oh yeah, I am. I have 235. I'm gonna increase my speed. I'm going to mill power. Thank you for mentioning that. So there you go. There, your stuff. Programming it real quick for you. If you look on the left side, at the bottom, you'll see a program. P-R-O-G. You can select that. Okay, you can get to the programming screen, where you can select either chaff program or flare program, or technically all, but I don't know why you want to do that since we do not have something bound to all. Flare program, see on your OUDs up top here, you can set the quantity, how many you want to have, and the interval of them, just like any other thing. So if I want a quantity of 4, I will enter it into my scratch pad, enter, and I want an interval of 1 second in between each one. So now, let's go back. Flare program. I should get 4 flares, 1 second in between each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple, right? The chaff one gets a little bit more crazy for you. Chaff program, okay? You have your burst initial, okay? B initial, which is your burst initial, how fast they're coming out when you first press the button. You can have it set to a seconds, 0.1 seconds, what it's currently to, or you can have it set to random. Okay, either one's fine. You have your burst quantity, how many you want to have come out in the first burst. We're going to do 5, because I pressed 5. Okay, you can also do a random number. Take me back. You have your S quantity, which is your
Series quantity?
Caution, caution.
I think it's your sequence, which is how many after the burst are going to come out. Set that to 2, if I remember correctly. See how smart I am here. So now what we should get... Oh geez, I'm leaving you guys in the dirt. I'm coming out of the cans. So what we should see here is I should have 5 immediately pop out, and then 2 after that, after a short delay, so... Nope. Oh, wait. I'm still on single. There we are. Now we're on program. So we're looking for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how many times it's doing it? That's what the S quantity is. The salvo quantity. How many times you want to do your program. So if I have a burst quantity of 5 and a salvo quantity of 2, that means I'm going to throw out 5. I'm going to wait for my S interval, which is 1 second, and then I'm going to throw out 5 more. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's a lot of weird stuff, but in all honesty, what 90% of us are going to do is going to throw this sucker into single, and we're just going to spam the button. Any questions on that? I know that's kind of hard to go over while flying, but...
Well, let me recheck that I have my countermeasures bound. This flare is chaff.
Alright.
How are we doing on tanks? How do we check tanks? Like,
Yep. Technically we have them on our inboard, so you'll want it on that inboard right there. I'm
Got
showing
it, okay.
700 pounds of fuel. How are you guys sitting?
650.
yeah, 600.
Perfect. Alright. We're getting close to the range, so I'm going to put myself in a nice left-hand orbit here, okay? While we sit just outside of its range. While we finish talking. Now, onto the actual shooting portion, okay? Your sidearms. First thing you want to do is throw yourself into air-to-ground mode, okay? On the bottom panel, okay? On the armament panel down here, you notice all the little push buttons down there with the stations?
Yep.
Perfect. Select a station that you have a sidearm on. For me, I have them on station 1. Okay.
I suppose.
Yep. You're gonna start hearing some tone, okay? There are 3 tones associated with this. This first tone you're hearing is the searching tone, which means it's out there searching / looking for radar waves to hit it, okay? It will then go to a higher audio tone when something is hitting it, okay? It will then go to a third audio tone when it has a lock, which will be even higher, okay? On my screen, you'll also notice that I now have this little reticle guy right here, okay? Up in your HUD.
Yep.
This is the current... Oh, go ahead.
It's basically a Sidewinder?
Basically, it's a Sidewinder, yep. It is actually a modified Sidewinder with just a radar-seeking emitter in the front. That's the only difference between it. You do not receive ranging or anything with it, okay? So, it's basically get in, get fast, get low, and shoot it off, okay? When you have a lock, this little crosshair up here will move to its locked location. So that's another good indication if you can't hear the audio change in it. And then all you do is just pull your trigger to let it rip off. Obviously have your master arm off. Or master arm on, sorry. It's pretty darn simple. There's not much to it. Any questions about it?
Nope. I think it's good.
Awesome. Sweet. In that case, then, who wants to go first? Oh, there's the SA-6. It's alive now. They can see us
Yep,
all.
it's looking at me.
Yep. You can press and hold
Okay.
jet to drop your fuel tanks, and then make sure to go back to safe and select your sidearms again. Make sure your master arm is turned on. While we're sitting here, you'll notice in your HUD a new lollipop. Obviously, it has the little 6 in it, and it's got a stem. The longer the stem, the more threatening it is. Okay? The little carrot at the end of the stick means that it is actively seeing you.
Oop, I got launched on. Fired.
Awesome.
Flaring. We're trapping.
Very good. Remember, you want to get low on these guys. You're gonna skim the mountains. Awesome.
Oh. That's what happened. I bumped my frickin'
This is okay.
nozzle
Still
angle,
kind of
and it was at 50.
That will do it to you.
Alright. Yeah, I can fly fine now. Thank you.
I have another. Oh! Oh my god. Holy shit. I did not see that coming.
Alright. Next victim.
Well, I'm going in.
Yep. Alright, Dodger, you want to turn in too? We'll get all of us going at this point. Your
My
sidearms
sidewinder's
still
still out. Yes. Fine
Yeah.
now. Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll just chalk it down to the SA-6 defeating me, okay? We'll just not talk about the
Wait.
power
Did you?
line.
You?
Let's not talk about the power line.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
The telephone pole, okay? We're not just gonna brush over that.
The full
Roger
team
for you.
ahead. Wait
You're
until
looking
tone
0-1.
goes really.
Yep. You'll hear the audio change. Did you hear the audio change when you were
Yep.
going in?
It's not quite high pitched yet, so.
No. So
I'm pretty-
it's detecting that you're being detected. Just gotta
Yep.
wait for that high pitch one. Alright. I'm making my turn on in now.
I think it's gonna lose energy before it hits.
Do I? So once it launches, do I launch from high or then hit the deck, or?
You can do a pop up if you want. It's all about however you want to approach it, in all honesty. Best
Gotcha.
course of action is to pop up, launch that sucker, then hit back to the deck.
It crashed like 100 meters away from the SA-6.
Here we go.
Pull up.
Making my turn in. Yeah, that's close.
Pull up.
A nice little tick of it.
So before it launched, I definitely should have like pulled back, like nose up, right?
Yep, nose up, kind of like a toss. You need to kind of
Yeah.
toss it out there. Just to give it the best chance, because we do have to come in low and fast, just because, you know, we don't really have that good of a weapon. We ain't out here with harms.
No, this is better. This is more engaging.
It is definitely more engaging. There is a... Remember where I found this mission. I found a mission, I'll see if I can find it again for you guys. Where it is this, you're doing basically a canyon run. But there's man pads everywhere too, as you're running it. So you're just booking, hoping for the best. It's pretty fun.
Alright, so I have a dashed line now on the circle. I guess that's the SA-6.
Yep. Oh wait, sorry. You're
It's like a lollipop with a 6, I guess.
yes,
that's
yes.
yeah.
Yep. Your lollipop.
It looks like your flaps are at 25 still, by the way.
Nice.
Alright, my RWR is giving me a boop, 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 boop.
Yep, I'm getting booped here too. How's everyone doing so far? Oh yeah, we looking good.
What's the proper terminology? Is it rifle still?
Magnum.
Magnum, yeah. Oh, it's now a solid line. solid lollipop.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay,
you
I
got-
definitely had a launch on me, but
Yeah, I see the smoke.
my sidearm,
Not picked it up yet.
nope.
That's the hard part. Yeah, it's such a short range. Like I said, this is not.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I feel like I should turn at this point.
Yeah, you probably should. Good luck, man. Go defensive.
Yeah, it's straight up.
I think you defeated it.
Oh, I
you have
see
another
smoke in there.
option. Yeah.
I've got lots of smoke out there. This is kind of a hard spot too. I mean, we are very open out here trying to do this. Oh,
There's
I
that
see-
one hill, but it's way too far. Yeah,
Okay,
one
I
missile
see.
defeated.
I see 2 defeated out there. It looks like.
Yep.
Got only 2 smokes. I think you're good.
Low altitude warning. Yeah, I'm like pushing my engine. I'm only getting 480 out of her.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I can't see me anymore. I'm behind the hill. How you
Bryce,
guys
you are
doing?
low. I like it. Bryce is like on the deck. It's
He
great.
gonna make it then?
Power line. Power line. Alright, yeah, once M
Oh,
passes
shit.
me, I'll turn in again, I guess.
Sounds good. Oh, sees me again now. Yeah, low altitude warning. I should have told you guys how to shut that off.
Just hit the master warning. Or the master caution.
There's a way to change what it's at. I'll show you that, guys, later.
Gotcha.
Okay, it's lost me again.
It might, how many of them are there? Because,
I think there's only like 2 launchers out there.
yeah, because maybe it's just that they're switching between us.
Maybe.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright, yep, I'm lined up behind you.
Dude, this looks sick, Bryce. I can't hear you, by the way, if you're talking. You're muted.
No, don't play. Alright,
Oh,
where is this?
got one off.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Okay, so there we go. I've got a lock now, the beep 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 beep. I don't know how close I am. I want to get closer. Come on.
Oh, I think I see another Harrier. Yep. Yep, I finally got him locked up.
Magnum.
Yo, Shaq, good shit, Bryce.
Primary brother.
There's one more here.
I don't know. Anyone see how far I was when I launched that? Is that pretty far from it?
I don't
No,
see
you're
it.
pretty close. You're at the airfield right now.
Oh
It's
yeah,
up
I
there.
am.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Who just flew over the airfield?
Well, we made it in nice and close, so stuff should hit, I'd hope.
Oh, I think there was only one SA-6 maybe? Because it
There's
just
only one?
completely overshot the airfield. Oh yeah, there's only one.
Oh, there's only one? Well, there you go. That's how we do it. Any
thought-
questions on how this works?
No, I think.
Good.
I only I think right when I locked it up, it got destroyed by someone else.
Yep.
So,
Dodger got it. Nice shot.
yeah.
Alright. Well, how much fuel we got? Oh, we got enough to make it back to base. Alright, those that are still alive, go ahead and RTB for right now. We'll start talking about... Oh, hallelujah, I can hear myself think now. We can start talking about doing a short landing, then we'll go over our air-to-air work.
Should Raisin?
I'm loading into a hot one. I'll
Yep, load it to a hot
I'll,
one and get on up there.
I'll,
Or a cold one, because it's going to be a minute before we get back.
sure.
If you want to practice, you start them.
That is a good idea.
Alright, but before we move on to the next section, any question about what we went over tonight? It is really just kind of a get low, get fast, listen for the audio changes, and yeah, pray that you don't get shot down.
Oh, that was fun, dude. That was awesome.
Sweet.
I should be content with the fact that I didn't get shut down.
Exactly. Any day's a good day when you don't get shot down. You can just fly towards your waypoint. You should be fine. You'll make your way pretty much home. Just waiting for it to like turn back on something or respawn the search radar on us. So we're trying to leave.
Real question, is there a way to dumbfire these?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Is there an override?
Let's find out. Hot trigger. Yep, you can just let him rip.
And you do that by?
Just selecting master arm on, air to ground mode, and just pull the trigger. It'll just go. Nice little thing. Come out of the cans entirely and just let yourself kind of fall. I know it's not proper, but it works.
What speed should you be on in like that first pass over the, or what altitude in that first pass over the airfield?
First pass over the airfield is 800 feet above ground level, going 350.
350.
Yep, 350. Holding above it. When it's not your turn to go to land, you want to be at 2,000 feet above ground level, or an assigned altitude if they give it to you, going about 350. That's their holding pattern. Then it stacks up every 1,000 feet.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
During that process, flaps are on auto?
So during the landing process, after you come out of that first left-hand turn, you're going down. You're putting them in STOL mode. All the way down. Yep. From this point forth, all takeoffs and landings are STOL mode flaps with water. So you will want to put your water to landing. Pop on out of these clouds here. Quick. Boom. And I have the field in sight.
I have you guys above me.
I'll put myself in a nice little orbit over it. Alright, who wants to try landing first once we get down here? This is the first victim.
Oh, okay.
I can go get
I was confused about air brakes, but like you have to hold them.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to hold that out.
Yeah.
Depending on how you have it set up, some throttles will do different because mine does a constant input.
Yeah. I was just used to like pressing it once and it extends all the way.
Ah, gotcha.
So I was like, wait, why is it like popping out a tiny bit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yep.
There you go.
Alright. I'm in the airfield now.
Alright, who's going first? Raisin?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Awesome, you got this, man. You want it on your left-hand side. 800 feet, 350. And go for that variable nozzle. There you go. You're looking real good, man.
800, 357. Gonna be tall. Is this too close to the airfield? Like, should I?
You're a little close, but you can extend on this. Actually, this is fine being this close for your first left-hand turn.
Alright.
All right, next victim. Am I at? Okay, I'm getting there. I'm still good.
I think that's me.
Yep.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, I'll just do a 180 and then take
Yep.
a shorter.
Sounds good.
Gotta love landing with all of my master warning, master caution.
Exactly. Everything yelling at you.
Alright, AD skid 2, nose wheel steering. That's why I want to get those 2 massive buttons.
Buttons, just smack them.
For the pure satisfaction of just... Alright, I guess rearm refuel to low
Yep.
weight.
Low weight, yep. Go ahead and make your plane naked too. Take off your pod and all that.
Oh, careful.
Oh shit.
What's going on over there, Pickle? Or Raisin, sorry.
Pickle. It's the same shit. Oh my god.
Hey, my catch-up session. Oh, that's a little fast. My catch-up session, I managed to tip over, correct myself.
They did. This is true.
See, all in due time. Now I'm stable. We're good. It's just
Hey,
like a
yeah,
little bit
that's
of
a good one.
wobbleness, you know.
All right, runway clear. Long clear. I forgot to.
Out, out,
Oh, I just realized the whole time I had my
out,
sound muted
out,
because
Okay.
out.
I was spectating you from F2 and I was just sick of the
engine.
yeah engine. Oh. Overshot it just a bit, Dodger. Land on the taxiway, it's fine.
I mean, that's where we vertically land at half the time. Oh, he's got it. Look at this. Look how nice and slow he getting.
Oh, down 60, 50? Oh no, it's altitude, sorry. He's going 200 kilometers per hour?
Keep
Nice.
moving them nozzles.
I loved fucking massive flap. Nice.
About 95, I'd say. Touchdown. Not bad, man.
I also always forget, I'm like, wait, why am I not slowing down? Oh wait, I need to push on my rudder, on my brake pedals.
Yep. Just getting a nosedive here. Hey, look at that man floating.
Raisin getting a little,
Y'all are getting ready for this. I like it.
is getting a little,
Oh shit.
your front nose gear?
My friend
Bro?
was your class.
Here, I will kiss you.
Oh, okay, go on.
It's
Something you
definitely
can do, too.
off-putting that,
Oh no. I tried to exit out of the
Runway's clear.
Thank you.
It's a little off-putting that at idle you just go forward, roll forward.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's set this back to...
Request refueling.
let me drop down to
Request rearming. Copy.
Dude, it's taking all of my brain power to fight my invert collective brain.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, hold up. I need to quickly
Refueling
go back
complete.
to caster, like, on anti-skid, so I don't
Mhm.
fucking...
Hello.
Does the
I was
altitude hold
watching-
mode work in vertical?
No.
Aw.
I don't think it does, but you are more than welcome to try.
Your jet
It'd be
watch
pretty
is
Yep.
kinda
impressive.
hot.
It drops me the big caution.
Oh, please don't land on my head.
I
You're
am
directly over me.
I'm running
Don't
out
land
of
on me.
Oh,
Don't
no.
land on me.
Coming down.
Jesus Christ.
Look at you get. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. Once you've got enough fuel, taxi to the. I guess this would be the eastern end of the airfield to the pads down there. There's 3 pads.
Yep.
Or hover your way on down. I'm cool with either way.
Hold up, I need to refill on my water. I used up a lot of it when I tried to not hit you guys.
I just look up and you're like coming straight down. I was like, no, no, no.
My
I
plan
just
was to
thought-
land right between you, but then I realized there's not enough space.
Oh, yeah, no.
For me, at
Oh
least.
no, you can fit in there. You can fit in there.
Caution.
I could fit, but can I hit the spot?
I believe.
Should we go make that F-18 jealous?
I'm tempted. I'm really tempted because that's the F-18 instructor in that. I wanna
Oh,
say.
dude. Navy
About
versus
the-
Marines.
I wish the 14 instructors were out here. We'd go harass them if they were. Yeah, we'd be dancing all over them. In fact, they're actually big enough we can land on top of them. I want to say.
Oh, dude, what?
I don't know how the collision would work with that. If it would keep us on there, that'd be dope. There's an F-16 trying to land on a carrier out there. That's interesting.
No way.
I have landed a 25T on the carrier,
There you go.
using a whole lot of parachute.
Good over there in the grass?
Yeah, I'm just, I was refueling.
You might have to
they were
vertical
doing
yourself
that.
out of there. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a nice takeoff. Holy shit. I can never. That's like my worst.
You just gotta be really slow on the...
It's
Fuck,
all
I
about
want-
low
I
and
almost
control.
said collective. Throttle. My bad.
I can level out, but like taking off, yeah, I guess I just have to go slower.
You're gonna turn into this first pad right here.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm just blocking it off.
I need to get used to, not,
Check out.
rocking.
The rocking is a little hard. Putting yourself in oscillation and getting out is a pain. Make you turn in, make sure there's plenty of space for everyone. I don't want us all to die on the first takeoff. And if you do, just grab a hot. I think there's only 2 hots though.
Just hit auto start.
Exactly.
That's hot enough.
Oh,
Are you ejecting?
I was gonna eject my my canopy, but you can't. That's lame. All right, ready for this? Here's your course. This is landing pad 29 that we're all sitting on. You have to go from 20 or 28. Sorry. You're gonna take off, go over to 29, land on it. Take off, go over to 30, land on it. Take off, all the way over to 41, opposite side of the airfield. Land, take off. 42, land, take off. First person back here to landing pad number 28 is the winner.
I think we should do a precautionary message to Mark that any mid-air collisions are forgiven at this point.
Don't worry, I'll deal with him later. Okay, as soon as the F-18 starts rolling,
Caution.
I'm watching you, buddy. Go, go,
I'm
go.
watching it.
Gotta pre-spool up the engines in it.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 80, 87 right now, 80, 90.
And it's 82 degrees,
Oh.
right, on the nozzles?
Oh yes, 82 degrees is what you want. That is for optimal.
Oh, someone's light on wheels over here on the right.
I know.
Remember, using your rudders will rotate you in air on that axis. Oh, here he goes, and go!
Altitude. Altitude.
got one off and away. He's going. He's going.
Out.
Second one's up.
Out.
Third one.
Out.
Third one's hitting the ground. Believe.
Out.
Preliminary push-up.
Out.
It's coming down. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Who we got in the lead over there? Dodger's in the lead.
Oh,
Yeah.
me, yeah.
Let's
He's
not land
down-
on top of him.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
He's
Oh,
off to
dude.
the next pad.
No. Oh.
I feel like I
I'm trying to
need
get in the
either
grass
like
right next to it.
the most awesome drag race music or the most circus music right now for you guys.
Alright, I'm down on first pad.
Alright, that looks good. Keep going.
Out.
Oh, it was a quick little bump you got there.
Out. Out.
Hey, it's a push-up, not a lay down, isn't it?
Oh, it's too
You got a
safe,
point
too
there.
safe. Oh shit!
Someone's just dragging across the grass. I see that.
Don't ignore it.
Oh,
just ignore it.
get up!
Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Ah, guys. No.
Someone's blowing up.
Out.
It's got too much going on.
Out. 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 Out.
Alright, that's one down.
Out. 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 Out.
Grab a hot one. See if you can catch up.
Out. Out.
He's just cool as a cucumber. It ain't even phasing him. Look at him go.
Out.
Yeah, I had to avoid him and blacked out. My pilot
Out. Out.
hit the ground too fast.
Oh, I had to
Out.
get rid of some gas. I think it's over.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be heavy. Start dumping.
Hey, there's
gas
always a
and stuff.
potential of a crash, isn't it?
There is.
Out. Out.
Dude, look at him
All of
go.
the fire back there.
Out. Out.
Yeah, that's just a random fire.
And go. Here's the hard part. You've been going fast. Now you gotta slow down.
Out. 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 Out.
Bonus points if you don't break your landing gear
Out.
or your plane.
I
Out.
should have put on a gun
Out.
pod.
Out. 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 Out.
Damn, not even phased.
Look at this man go. He's been out here. He don't need nothing.
Water. 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 Water.
Looks good to me.
Water. Water. Water.
Oh, I overshot.
Out. Out.
I'm just gonna start dumping. Okay.
Out.
Max engines. Oh,
Out. Out.
yeah. This is.
Out.
Gotta keep it under control. Best
Nope.
you can.
Out. Out.
Oh, he's going for the trees.
Out.
Is he still good?
Out.
Oh,
Your nose is gone.
Hey,
He never.
I don't need my nose, innit?
You don't got a radar in it anyway, so you're good. Dodger's good. He's on the home stretch.
I just gotta avoid this tree. Takeoff. There you go.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Back it on. Oh, my landing gear was gone.
Oh, he's flipped. Oh, he's dead.
Out. Out.
All right. Just Dodger for the win.
Out.
It's in the bag at this point.
Out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go spectate. I'm
Watch
just gonna
that
hover
crash.
over.
Out. Out.
Yeah.
My hands are getting kind of shaky.
Get shaky.
Out.
Hands are shaky.
Out.
Does fuel dump work on the ground?
Yeah. Dumps fuel.
Oh, I'm dumping fast. Oh, I need to turn that off, and I'm currently hovering.
Out.
Just keep going with it. Don't matter.
Okay.
Out. Out. Out.
Oh god, oh god, no trees, no trees, no trees.
Out.
No.
Out. 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 Out.
Oh, freaking parking.
Out. 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 Out.
Oh, look, I'm
Looks
coming
pretty
in.
good.
Out. Out.
Just ramming.
Out. Out.
I'm coming in.
Out.
You better go low, cause I'm coming in high.
Out.
Wait, to
Out.
dump fuel, you just put those two dump.
Yep, yeah, you're
left, right
dumping.
dump.
Yeah, you're dumping.
Out.
I see the cloud over there.
Out. Out.
Oh, that's me, I guess. Yep.
Water. Water.
Look at that. Look at this man. Just nice and easy.
Hey.
Water.
Congratulations.
Altitude.
Oh, maybe you're not jumping.
No, I don't think so.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, he's almost down.
Water. Water.
Gotta make this one. He's gonna stick it, make it look
Water,
beautiful
Water.
with a little chef's kiss. Mwah.
Oh.
Kisses the ground. Look at that.
Water. 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 Water.
Beautiful.
Water.
Oh, dodges the winner.
Water.
Easy peasy.
Congratulations.
Water.
You get your
Water.
choice of either the purple or red crayon.
Water. Water.
Red crayons taste the best.
That's right. All right. And that's,
I didn't complete the circuit, so I cheated.
Yeah, but you're here. You got a good portion of it. But believe it or not, that will help get you prepared for when we're landing on the carrier and stuff. Vertical landings, they're better. You'll find that eventually they are just easier to control. You'll get
well,
more used to them.
even since last week, like, when you showed it to us originally, like, I was so bad. I was horrible. And now I can, look at that, comfortable takeoff.
Easy
Okay,
peasy.
never mind. Ignore what I just said.
Easy peasy to a point.
I'm sorry. Oh god, oh god.
No, but
How you
we
doing?
need just a little
Just
bit
a
more
little
practice.
kiss in it.
How you
Look at
doing?
that. Just the eye-to-eye contact at this point. All right, but that's it for tonight, guys. We've hit our time limit. Any questions before we wrap it up? Perfect. I'll be on
Yeah.
Wednesday. You'll probably get a ping that you're welcome to come fly. I'll be probably working on SEAD, just a review of the stuff. Not mandatory attendance, but oh my gosh.
What? I just looked away and I turned around and there's a fireball.
There's a lot. It's still flyable.
You good?
We just couldn't finish the day without a collision.
We could not.
Oh my god. You're like a rocket.
I'm honestly
Exactly.
surprised that first landing pad did not end up in a huge fireball.
Caution.
Back from this.
Alright. That was super fun. Thanks for the list.
Caution. Caution.
Game's like so freaking loud. You're welcome.
Yep, cheers.